Should we live? Oh, we live. We live, I guess, huh? Guess we rolling. Going live. Hello, everybody. It's your boy Charles Arnaz from Charles Arnaz World. I'm the owner and CEO of Charles Arnaz World. You know, I feel like I'm reading from a script, but I'm just spitting off the cuff, guys. And basically, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. This message is for all you young men out there, ages, I don't know, from teenager to 20s to 30s. I'm in my 40s, right? Early 40s. And I've had some experiences throughout the years dealing with women. And I would say I'm a pretty decent guy. I try to be fair with people. I'm a helpful dude. You know, I have my flaws. Sometimes I can lie a lot. Sometimes I can tell the truth. And I will say this, as I've gotten older, I've learned to be able to tell the truth more, because at the time I felt like I was hiding myself. I felt like I didn't want to be myself completely, you know. And I would say I was going through that stage, I would say in my 20s, teens and 20s. You know, you're trying to find yourself, right? But in the midst of doing all that, I've been doing a lot of dating, right? Going out with a lot of women, meeting women, you know. Now, I'm not want to sit here and say that I'm this player, I'm a don, and I have my way with women. I don't. Matter of fact, I have a up and down relationship with women, especially sisters. Now, mainly I date black women. That's just my preference. You may like to date Mexican women, Hispanic, Asian, whatever you want to do. Hey, that's what you like to do, right? Don't let Uncle Charles judge you on that. That's what you do. That's what you do. I, myself, prefer black women. Everybody has their preference. I prefer black women. That's just me. Now, being that I only dealt with mostly black women throughout my dating life, this is going from a perspective of just dealing with sisters. So the advice I'm about to give you, young men, is only going from a perspective of dealing with black women. Now, be that as it may, mostly all women are pretty much the same, but some women of different cultures and colors and creeds can have a different way of thinking, being from the cultural standpoint and how they came up and their neighborhood, how their parents raised them. That's just how it is, right? It's just, you know, how people came up and, you know, they have different cultures and way of doing things. Anyway, being from the perspective of dealing with black women, I'm giving this advice not to just black men, but all men. I mean, maybe, you know, my Asian brothers is watching this, or young brothers or white brothers is watching this, or Mexican brothers. They maybe can relate to what I'm getting ready to say. And this is not going from a perspective of a guy who is a player. I'm not a player. I don't, you know, but I am a single man. And being that I'm a single man, I tend to date a variety of different black women sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I want to say this. Being that I'm an older man, I feel like I want to give men, young men, and I would say teens, 20s, I would say maybe late teens, you know, late teens, guys that are about to go out there in the world and, you know, go to college and start dating and meeting women. And good guys. I would say I consider myself a good guy. And with that standpoint, I'd like to say this. In today's society, when you're a good guy, when you're a guy who tries to do the right thing, you try to be fair with people, you're not really, you know, you don't have too much really of a bad bone in your body. You may have your flaws. Everybody has their DVCs, you know, being devious and doing little stuff on the low. I mean, everybody's not a saint. But I'm talking about the guys who try to do the right thing. But you're young, you're dating, and you know, this is what I should have learned when I was young. This is the advice I want to give you, young guys. I wish I would have not taken women so seriously when I was young. I wish I would have just dated around and not put my heart into any woman. I wish I would have focused on just building my career. And then when I got into my 30s, then start to take them a little bit more seriously. I wish I would have not been into relationships when I was younger. I wish I would just hey, we hang out, do our thing, no pressure. You do your thing over there. Whatever you have other guys you deal with, you do your thing. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm gonna be messing with other girls over here. But my main focus is my career and building myself. I wish I would have took the time out to just focus on building myself more. I probably would have been, I know I would have been in a more financial better situation in my older age. Had I just been focused on just doing me, focusing on me and building me up in my 20s, early 30s. So then when I got in my 40s, I would have been straight. This video I want to talk about today, saying all what I'm saying, is that this message is for young men all around the world, whoever's watching this video. You're going to date. You're going to date. And your hormones are you want to get some. Not saying that when you're focused on your career, you shouldn't get laid. I mean, hey, you're a human being, you know, and you're a young human being who has needs, and you have hormones that rage when you're trying to sleep and shit like that, hard-ons and shit like that. I know, you're young, you know. I miss them days, man, being able to get a hard-on, you know, the drop of a dime. You know, the wind could blow and your dick get hard. Remember those? Oh, I miss those days. Now I gotta work, you know, it's a long story. But anyway, this message I want to give, I can go off on a tangent on this shit, man, for the longest, but the message I want to give you guys, when you're a good dude, I don't think that's appreciated now with women. Women in these days, in my opinion, very few appreciate the nice guy. Some women see the nice guy, especially a woman knows that you like her. Don't ever put yourself in a position, fellas, young guys, when you're dating, where you like her. You know she knows that you like her, but you're not really knowing if she likes you. Because when you put yourself in that position, you become what people call, not in today's terms, as a simp. Now, you guys probably don't know this. For you guys that's new to the dating world, my late teens or early teens is getting out there trying to date women. A simp is a man that a woman takes advantage of when he shows too much interest in a woman and she's not really that interested in him. A woman sometimes uses that to her advantage. You become almost like her butler. You know, if her car breaks down, she doesn't call the guy she really likes because she knows the guy. She doesn't want to inconvenience the guy she really likes, so she'll call the simp. Hey, can you come help me change my tire? Or can you help me with, do you have AAA? Hey, you know, I need my TV moved. Can you help me move this couch? My bed needs to be moved. Do you know how to paint walls? Can you help me move my refrigerator? I know you're not working on this day. Can you come and be there when the cable guy comes to my house? You ain't getting no ass. Can you do this and do that? Hey, I'm behind on my rent. Can I borrow $200? That's what a simp. He's a toolbox that the woman uses at her leisure when she needs things done. And she keeps the guy in a limbo of whether or not she likes him or not. You know, sometimes she'll call the simp and give her, you know, he'll be the shoulder to cry on when the guy that she really likes breaks her heart. You know, sort of like a gay friend without, you know, sort of like being her friend without the fucking benefits. That's what a simp is. Long story short. Now, there's no such thing as a gentleman, young guys. Give me guys advice. There's no such thing as a gentleman. No such thing as a gentleman. The gentleman, you don't want to be the gentleman anymore. Women don't appreciate the gentleman. Those days are gone and bye-bye. Those type of women that like the gentleman, those women are like your grandmother or your great-grandmother. A lot of times they could, those type of women from their era would respect or value a gentleman, a gentleman, a man that was gracious to a woman, kind to a woman. You know, those things were looked at as cool points in the dating world back in those days. Those were the times when dating was good. No, I don't want to get back in my day, because this is way before I was even born. But what I was going to say. Oh, basically, the gentleman in those days was appreciated. You know, and when I say back in those days, I would say maybe 60s, maybe 70s, 60s, and 50s. Those are like your great grandmother days. Those days, a gentleman was what a woman longed for. The guy who opened the door, was kind, helpful to a woman, cherished a woman, and the woman appreciated this man cherished her. She didn't entertain other men. You know, that was back in the days where it was looked at crazy if a woman had 3 or 4 other dudes that she was talking to. You know, "Ugh, you fat. They call it fast, being fast. You talking to 3 or 4 different guys, lady. You fast. You know, you mess around with this one and that one over there. Ooh, you know, that was looked at as bad. So women back then, they didn't want to be looked at as being fast. You know, I don't want to be looked at dating this guy and that guy. You know, they looked at that shit as being, ooh, you loose. You're a loose woman. You're a worldly woman. That's the old terms they used to use, shit like that. So that was looked at as bad. Now let's fast forward to 2022. That's, you know, if you dating one man, women look at you crazy, like, oh, you putting all your eggs, and these dudes be dating all these women. You need to get you a couple of men, you know. And then with social media, all that stuff, it's, you know, everybody, most women nowadays want to be in awe. They want to be oogled. They want to be oogled. You know what I'm saying? So that's not looked at. The gentleman nowadays is not looked at in high standards, especially with you young guys. Young guys, the women that are your age, they automatically look at that as weak when a man opening the door, being kind and sweet, you know, bringing up flowers and all that shit. They don't appreciate that. So you shouldn't do that. You don't owe her nothing. It's not her birthday. It's not Christmas. You don't have to get her, you know, it's not Valentine's Day, especially if she's not your woman. Especially if she doesn't ask to be your woman. Don't be her simp. You don't want to be her simp, guys. It's the worst thing you can do is become a woman's simp. You know, don't be too nice. If she asks you to do something, no, I'm busy. I can't do that. No, I'm not coming to pick you up. You got to call somebody else. Even if you know she's in this, you got to fight it. Fight that good guy urge. I can't help you. I'm busy doing something. Call somebody else. I'm not going to be there for you, especially at the beginning stages of dating. You don't want to show your hand. I call it showing your hand too soon. And I'm giving you this advice because I did that when I was younger. I showed my hand too soon. I let them know I cared too much. I let them know I wanted to be with them too soon during the dating stages. And they, you know, in return, they were trying to figure me out, trying to see where I came from. And a lot of times women would lead you on. Oh, I'll just lead this dude on, have him in limbo, whether I like him or not, because I'm gonna need somebody to pick me up from the airport next week. You see what I'm saying? You become her driver, her butler, her cook. You don't want to be that. You don't want to be, unless she's paying you. You don't want to be nobody's servant. So that's why I say, don't take them too seriously, young guys. Women too seriously when you're young. You're trying to focus on yourself, focus on your goals and your dreams, stuff you're trying to do. Focus hard on that. You know, if a woman comes along, don't chase. If a woman comes along, she wants to date you, she wants to go out, hey, we can do that. But let her know, hey, listen, I'm focusing on myself. I ain't got time. I'm young. I have to focus on building a career for myself. So this is what it is. All I can give you is the D. That's about it. And we can go out to eat, we can laugh, and we can have all kind of fun. Now, if it's not going to end, if it's not going to lead to that, I don't have time to be taking you out to eat and making you laugh and talking to you on the phone with the last dude you went on a date with. I don't have time to be picking you up from the airport. I don't have time to be picking up your clothes from the dry cleaners. I'm not your servant. We're not together. I'm not your boyfriend. So don't ask me to do nothing. I already told you what I'm doing. I'm focusing on me, and I'm following my dreams and building my career. All I can give you is some laughs, some talks, and some D. You gotta be direct with these women, man, completely. Now, if she gets mad and she doesn't want to talk to you, she wants to block you, that's good. That's a good thing, guys, because she wasn't gonna give you anything what you're looking for in the first place. So let her go on about her business. Now, if she's down with that, that means she really like you. You're the man. Forget what society is telling you. You're the man. Especially my black brothers out there. You're the black man. You're very rare. You're very endangered. That's the reason why people copy your style, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you walk. You want it. You're valuable. Don't let this society of American society think that you know that you're not. Now, to all men, to all my good guys, no matter what color you are, value yourself. Put yourself first. Day of the gentleman is dead. That's dead. Opening the doors and shit. Woman, I remember I was dating a girl. She said, I can't date you unless you open the door for me. My dumb ass fell for it. I was like, okay. I want to date you, so let me open the door for you. She was testing me. I should have told her, well, ma'am, I don't do that. So let's go ahead and end this now. Get in your car and go home. I'm going back home to play PlayStation. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's good to be by yourself. You follow my path. Let them know you follow my path, but you don't follow, I don't go, I'm not following a woman. She follows you. That's why you got to follow you. That's why you got to work on yourself and build something for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Forget what society is telling you. It's not to say that, this is what I'm saying is not to put women beneath me or feel as though they're less, but you are of value too, man. Like I said, the gentleman is dead. So don't be her simp. Don't be nobody's simp. Especially when you're young. Focus on you. She likes you, she'll come to you. And then a woman, when I learned and experienced, women don't like the man who chases. Women like the man who has something going. She sees he's building something and not just talking it, but actually doing it. A woman can decipher whether a man is really doing what he said he's going to do or not. If he's just a pipe dreamer, he's just spitting out what he's going to do, but he's at home on the PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Women they really can decipher that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to be a man of purpose when you're in your teens and 20s. Figure out what you want to do now. Turn your TV off, turn your phone on. Even if it takes a day, sit in the room and ask yourself, what do I want to do for the rest of my life till I die? Do I want to be rich? Do I want to be a priest and give myself over to God completely? I don't know. Do I want to be a lawyer? Then when you figure out what you want to do and what your motive and what you're trying to do, sit down with a notepad and a pen by yourself and map out how you're going to do it. You have to turn off all distractions, your phone, TV, everything, and be just one with you, the pen, and your brain. What do I want to do for the rest of my life until I die? And I'm young now. Put your age on the piece of paper. This is where I want to be at this age. This is where I want to be at this age. And start right now working towards how you want that to go. This is stuff I should have did. This is the stuff I should have did. And be completely focused. You're dedicated to that notebook of what you're writing down. Not nobody else. Not no woman, not nobody. You're dedicated to just that. And ask yourself, I want to have kids back when I'm 35, I'm 32. Then when I'm 20, 26, you shouldn't be thinking about that. If any sexual encounter you have, it should be with a condom. No banging raw. Discipline, man. This is stuff I should. I wish I would have told myself this when I was 22. You know what I'm saying? But you have no time to be nobody's servant or butler. If a woman's not down with your program, let her go. Let her go. You're the man. You're the one supposed to lead. When it all comes down to it, you're going to be one buying a house for your family. So you need, I had to pause for a moment because that's some deep shit. You lead, man. You're the valuable one, man. For real, for real. And this ain't no Kevin Samuel stuff. This ain't no jumping on the bandwagon of the red pill, and all that, whatever that shit is. This is just some real life stuff, man, that I should have took advantage of when I was young. You know what I'm saying? This ain't being against women. This is just, they have what their demands are. You should have demands as well. That's what I think. They have their demands. You should have demands as well. They don't fit, their demands don't fit with your demands. Move on. No harm, no foul. I ain't hating nobody. I'm on a mission. This is what I got to do. This is what I want to do. And you shouldn't be so focused when you don't have fun. You get burned out. Have fun. Map that out. This weekend, I'm partying. I ain't doing no work. I'm just going to vibe out with my fellas. We're going to chase girls. We're going to get ass. What are we going to do? Have a weekend that you have on your calendar, on your notepad that, okay, February 20th, I'm chilling today. I ain't doing no work. Because that's needed. But you have to schedule things in your life. You have to structure things. I learned that at a late age in my life. Anyway, this thing probably has ended already because I've lost connection and I'm just talking to my damn self. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do this phone call with Maurice. Somebody called me. Oh, she called me. I ain't my phone. You call me?
It was an accident. I'm over here ordering lingerie.
Oh, so you going to buy some lingerie?
Yeah, so I can be cute.
You said you going to buy some lingerie?
Yeah, so I can be cute.
Oh, go ahead. Let me see what you try it on for me.
Got some money?
No.
No, was there you ready?
Okay, what about it? Shit.
Well, fuck you then, nigga.
I ain't back.
Hey, what you doing?
Nothing, just I was getting ready to call Maurice ass back.
Why?
He had called me. I think you called me. You called me and he called me.
What you was doing?
I was cleaning up.
Clean up?
I was cleaning get my apartment straight.
It's only you in there. How bad did it get me?
No, I got some people come over there on tonight. We got some stuff going down up here tonight. Yeah.
What you got going on?
Just a little something, you know.
What you got?
Nothing but a little something, you know how it is.
You gonna let me go with you and do that?
No, you don't want to come over here.
You're right, don't, motherfucker.
No, you don't leave your couch.
First of all, I was out all day today. You just went through. You want to see what I got?
You said what?
You want to see what I got?
What you got? What you bought?
Hold on. I'm screenshot.
Went to Pizza Hut.
I'm screenshotting you, fucking loser. What's your phone number, sir?
You know my number. You called it.
Give it on a new phone. I got an iPhone now.
You do?
Just give me like some of the numbers. Okay, I went through it. What's your number, Warlet?
Rest in peace. 334. Call the man before 5.
What's the number?
Huh?
Oh my God.
What you said?
What's your phone number?
Homie Aquarius.
You should not call no man no Aquarius. What the fuck? I found it.
I said, I want an Aquarius.
Never mind that button. Just call.
Oh, you just called me? Okay, let me answer it.
I'm trying to know, nigga. I'm trying to figure out how to send this to you, but I don't know how.
Where the kids at?
Well, Devin is in there playing with some fire. And Kelsey is currently trying to see if she can hold her breath for 17 minutes underwater.
Oh my God, Kelsey. I'm trying to do a video call. Hold on a second.
It's a who?
You. Let's see what you got on.
No, don't be. Look, I just sent it to you.
No, I'm seeing a video call. Do a video call.
Why? Why you want to do video call?
What you?
You see it?
You really gonna buy that?
I already bought it. Well, this my cousin. Call you back. Bye.
That ain't your cousin. Who's she buying this for? That shit gonna look fucking hideous, nigga. You gonna put that shit on? God. Oh. Now we'll do with Maurice. I'll do something with Maurice. I was gonna call that nigga about something. I forgot what it was. All right. This ain't working. I don't know what's going on with it. It's about titty. That motherfucker got a 4X, nigga. Damn. Woo. A 4X, nigga? God. Oh, wow. A 4X, nigga? A 4X, nigga? I don't win a 4 motherfucking X. Bearing this.